Let's discuss about project management lifecycle. Let's explore its key phases from initiation to closure. In initiation, we have three main things. One is project scope definition, stakeholder identification, business case development. In scope definition, we discuss clearly about what is the project objective, what are the deliverables, and what are the success criteria. In stakeholder identification, we discuss about identifying all key stakeholders and understand their needs and expectations. In business case development, we discuss about accessing the project feasibility and potential benefits to the organization. Second phase is requirement gathering and planning. Requirement gathering is all about collecting the detailed document from the stakeholders, planning about the project, doing PI planning, that is program increment planning, or creating the project plan that includes detailed information about timelines, resources, and budgets. Requirement gathering is also about doing risk assessment, identify and mitigate the potential risks that could happen and impact the project. Next is design and development. This contains design phase, development phase, and collaboration phase. In design phase, we translate requirement into detailed technical specification and designs. We create SRS document. In development phase, we implement the project design, create the requirement deliverables. In collaboration, we do faster close collaboration between design and development and project teams. Next is testing quality assurance. This contains test, creating the test plan, development document, defect identification, quality validation, continuous improvement. Creating test plan development stabilizes a comprehensive test plan to ensure the project meets the requirement. Defect identification has rigorous tests the project's deliverables and identifies if there are any issues or defects. In quality validation, we confirm that final deliverables meet the specified quality standards. In continuous improvement, team implements a process for ongoing quality management and improvement. Next is about implement and deployment. So, how do we do implementation? By rollout planning, user testing, and deployment execution. We develop a detailed plan for smooth deployment of the project deliverables. We create user trainings, ensure end users are trained and equipped to effectively utilize the new system. And we also do deployment execution by implementing the deployment plan and monitor the transition to the new system. Next is change management. That covers communication, effective communication to change all the stakeholders, training, provide training to support to help users adopt to the changes, and resistance management, identify and address resistance to change within the organization. Next is risk management. That covers risk identification, risk analysis, risk response planning, risk monitoring. Risk identification proactively identifies potential risks that could impact the project. Risk analysis assess the likelihood and potential impact of identified risk. A risk response planning, into that we develop strategies to mitigate, transfer, and avoid identified risk. Risk monitoring, we continuously monitor and respond to the changes in the project risk profile. Some of the important risks are like if there are any important resource that goes on leave, or if deployment timing is not there, or if there is any bug that came or environmental risk that happens. Next is project monitoring and control. In this phase we perform tracking, issue resolution, and scope management. Performance tracking, regularly monitor and measure the project's progress against the plan. Issue resolution, identify and address any issue or obstacles that arise during the project. Scope management ensure the project scope remains aligned with the original objectives. Closure and lessons learned. Project acceptance, project closure, lessons learned, knowledge sharing. In project acceptance, formally obtain stakeholder acceptance and sign off on the completed project. Project closure ensure all the project activities and deliverables and financial matters are properly closed out, and lessons learned and knowledge sharing. Thank you so much. Bye for now.